Sir Thomas Wyatts Cat by Elinor Brooks, after They Flee From Me by Sir Thomas Wyatt. He seeks me out that sometime did me flee with white sock foot trotting the empty alley. I've seen him moving fearful, lame, that now is tame and comes direct to me, nosing my outstretched hand quite casually for fish skins, fat or ham. And now he struts abroad, purring his loud contentment to the road.
179 centimetres by C L Hearnden. We always think we are done growing. That's it. That, right now, the us that's breathing, the I think therefore I am, is all that we are. It is only on looking back that we see any grow lines at all. But if, like a child, we run back to the wall of measurements, the one with those little centimetre markings, too hungry for tallness, for newness, for biggerness, we will be disappointed. Stuck bluntly under that etching in the wall, a lead ceiling. We'll sulk off into the rest of our life. Then one sudden day we are back, in our childhood home, towering over every etching of our past self, standing overgrown in the shards of the line roof that once limited us.
Roots by Patience Mackarness. Where he was born, the earth was stony. Nodules of broken flint made his toes bleed. He was never going to stay. Beneath his college town, the soil is clay-based and dense. He considers settling, for he's been happy here. He's been excited by learning, has fallen in love, and out of it. Watch the flowering of his limbs and his imagination. He's already sunk up to his knees when winter rains saturate the land and floodwater spreads over the fields. He feels dragged down, trapped. He says, not here. He spends years in a distant place, a small hot island, simmering with wealth and optimism, whose name means two seas. Legend tells of another, sweeter sea beneath the salt ocean, feeding ancient springs that made the island fertile and its people prosperous. In that crumbly earth, he's both grounded and free. Money loosens everything. He addresses conferences and board directors about the benefits of endless growth. He marries and moves back home to a select neighbourhood on a hill near the golf club. His roots are thick and long, but his pleasure in their reach is subtly reduced. His wife, however, is happy. She purrs as she assures him size does matter. By the time he knows he's in the wrong place, he's too deeply anchored. His toes graze tiny threads of mycelium. He used to make corporate jokes about mushrooms. Keep them in the dark and feed them on shit, you'll never go wrong. Now he envies them their wordless communication, their certainty of belonging. He starts to hate the golf club. He's old. Wives and children have left him. It's too late to move on. His strength has leaked away, along with his memory and bladder control. He's forgotten that his roots have continued to push downward. They're thinner and their growth is slower, but they have their own logic and can find lost ways, seek out hidden paths below. In darkness, they find the other, sweeter sea.
New Orleans to Vancouver, a railway journey by Katie Margaret Hall. 88 hours, 3,000 miles, 4 Amtrak trains, Trailer homes line up on the wrong side of the tracks. Sunset Limited, Starlight Coast, Amtrak Cascades. Red dusk falls over glass skyscrapers. Trailer homes line up on the wrong side of the tracks. The constant horn alerts level crossing drivers of our approach. Red dusk falls over glass skyscrapers. Evergreens turn to dust. The constant horn alerts level crossing drivers of our approach. On open plains, livestock graze free range. Evergreens turn to dust. Mexico, a stone's throw over a brown metal fence. On open plains, livestock graze free range. Joshua trees stand to attention. Mexico, a stone's throw over a brown metal fence. Lightning forks over the Arizona sunset. Joshua trees stand to attention. Crows surround a lifeless cow. Lightning forks over the Arizona sunset. Palm trees wait for our arrival. Crows surround a lifeless cow. Breakers roll in over forgotten footprints. Palm trees ignore our departure. Tandem dolphins swim past the window. Breakers roll in over forgotten footprints. Impossible cliffs defend gold rush memories. Tandem dolphins swim past the window. Mists cloak the Pacific Crest Trail, whitewashing their peaks. Impossible cliffs defend gold rush memories. Redwoods become evergreen. Mists blanket sea-level trails, whitewashing the horizon. A creek runs alongside, racing us. Redwoods become evergreen. Sunset Limited, Starlight Coast, Amtrak Cascades. A creek runs alongside, racing us. 88 hours, 3,000 miles, 4 train journeys.
Sirius by Jane Aldous. Poor wee dog, slug, mutt, kicked and starved, scarred with dog ends, as lost as the man beside him. Is there a ghost of a wolf under his skin? Wolves. What if we could hear their voices reverberating through 30,000 years of permafrost, heads thrown back, tongues quivering, blooded jowls wide open, ravens calling overhead? And what if howls came back through time, telling of slavering descendants, trapped, turning spit-roast pigs, caged for meat, bred beyond all recognition? Would they still be tempted by fire-charred bones and cower willingly at human feet? Hard to recognize, but here, in those unreadable eyes, in the furious body of a terrier shaking against his, a dog-wolf, who will choose to be loved and fed, to be with this man, wherever he is.